Yes. What's
What
up?
is up? What is up, Joe? How you doing, bro?
Dude, doing good, bro.
Good, man.
Big
Good.
day. Big day for me. A lot of things
What's up,
happening.
everybody? Yeah.
Um, I still see the Wi-Fi symbol up here in my bullshit StreamYard thing. Even though I have Ethernet hooked up, I don't get it. I don't understand. Um, I literally have Wi-Fi turned off and it still shows it. Don't understand. I don't understand what's
I
going
don't know,
on.
Joe.
Um, Dude, that's
I don't
StreamYard, bro.
know.
I've stopped paying these fools. Yeah, went through went through a couple things today about trying to fix my workflow. I posted about it, but been
hmm
back and forth with trying to figure out if this is a viable solution to not buying another tablet. I was gonna get one of those Huion ones, and then I was like, man, that's an extra thousand or something. So
hmm
if I can save myself that, I started using AstroPad, which is an iPad app, and yeah,
Oh yeah,
so
you always like the Astro branded stuff.
Astro. Jesus,
What's up, 24 Eyes?
I
How
don't
you
get
doing?
that. I don't get that joke, but yeah, 24 hours maybe does. uh,
Like you,
so
what
yeah,
was the brand? What was the brand? What was it? Astro what?
AstroPad.
Okay, I thought it was Astro Glide. I'm sorry.
Oh, AstroGlide.
But,
So for me, the thing I need for drawing is like a crisp screen. I got rid of my Cintiq because I didn't think the screen was crisp enough, so I threw it out in the trash. And then I got an iPad, and it's up to speed. What I didn't like about the iPad was Photoshop can't run at the full capacity. Like their app is shit, but Clip Studio does, and the problem there is like I don't have all the filters, all the cool things that Photoshop does have. So I'm trying to have this in between where I can work on the iPad but also work on my computer at the same time. It's hard. I know you got a Wacom, and what are you working in?
the
You
22
working,
inch touch whack the Cintiq.
and
Yes.
you're in Photoshop most of the time, right?
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Primarily.
Primarily, do you
Like
touch other
like
things for?
exclusively.
Okay, only Photoshop.
Only.
Dude, Adobe owns you. Is what you're saying.
No. I
But
could
if they
learn
came
other
to you,
stuff. But yeah,
no,
that's
I
okay.
mean, yeah,
What's up, Well Red? What's up, Immortal Rising? Yeah.
dude, yeah. Well, Red, good to see you, dude. Good to see you, bro. Good to see you. Also,
Yeah.
Immortal
I'm
Rising.
I'm
Where's Dirk at?
exclusive Photoshop, mainly because of game development. It's versatile for that. It's also versatile to do comic books and lay them out and try to get them to the point where you want visually and then be able to edit them if you screw up along the way. Very
Right.
easy, especially the way I do it. So I know
Hmm.
it's nuts. I know I push 1,000 layers, but you can do it with Photoshop. You
For sure.
can't
I mean, you
do
can
it
do it
with
with Clip
nothing.
Studio. Anything with layers you can do. It's your approach. Clip Studio has some really cool stuff that I kind of dove into today. Things that I
Oh,
don't normally
creators
use.
outlet. Yeah.
Huh? Oh, Creators
Sorry,
Atlas here. What's
sorry.
up?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
all
yeah.
good. Shout out to those guys. So let me see. What was I saying? Oh yeah,
You were
the
talking
thing I
about
like
what?
about Clip Studio the most is random little things like since it's made for comics, they have like shit like a frame tool. Literally, you just drag a rectangle like you would in Photoshop, except it automatically puts it in a folder, masks out outside the rectangle, and then like pretty much isolates it as a frame
Yeah.
and strokes it. So it's like an auto action all into one as a frame tool. Um,
If
so
you
it just
know Photoshop well enough, you can set that action. You can program
as
that.
an auto action. I get it, but it comes straightforward with Clip Studio. Photoshop does do a few things, but they also get a few things wrong. Like I think like it's if Photoshop's too bogged down, you have to have you have to have some serious PC power just to run the thing. Let alone if you want to use 3D or any other crazy shit they got.
Yeah, which by the way, I just use layers and the pen tools. I don't even use brushes.
What do you mean
That's
don't
the
use
other
pen
thing. I
tools? What are you
use
talking
it,
about?
it's primitively like the way I use Photoshop, it's very primitive. Even the animation stuff, it's frame to frame, not their, fancy filmography type setup or editing setup. It's the bare bones. I don't even use fancy brushes. So it's
Hmm.
just soft brush, hard brush, round.
Go look
I
at.
might play you a little bit, but yeah.
I bought what Eric Weathers tracked down. So there's this dude called Zetro Nembetsi. He's like Zetro. I can't remember. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but he's got great art. I actually have some of his art on my wall. But he got his brushes from this one place on Cube Brush, which is Mark Burnett's thing. And anyway, $6, like 400 brushes or some ridiculous shit. Maybe it's less than that, but maybe
I might have subbed to a guy that gave me a brush library for but
I'm sure.
I rarely use I think the most thing I maybe used is a cloud.
Oh yeah, I'm not talking about the stamps or like textures. Like there's just really cool variations on markers, on inking.
Yeah.
So if you like to change things up a little bit with your style, it's cool to have a few different options. Plus, it's not that you have to use them all. It's more like you go through all 100 and you probably found one that's actually like legit, and just you'll love it. But Miss Rena has shown up. I don't have the sound notification because I stopped paying for StreamYard, so they don't.
Yeah,
he
doesn't get it.
They don't get my sound notifications, bro. What are you monkeying around? Are you getting into BECKONED?
I'm celebrating Miss Rena coming on. This is her third time showing off Black Rhapsody. Let's effing do it.
For sure. We have a guest, people. Miss Rena's here. We're going to talk about Black Rhapsody. Get hyped over it. I have backed it already, and there's not many times I've backed a book before I have the guest come on, but technically she's been on a couple times, so it might actually count. Miss Rena, what's up?
Hey guys, I'm so sorry for being late. I literally just woke up because I had a class earlier and I was just so tired.
It's okay.
We ad-lib. It's fine.
Even if you want to go take a nap, you want to go back to sleep, we'll talk about Black Rhapsody.
No, I'm sorry. I don't want to keep you waiting like that. I'm so sorry for not getting back to you.
It's okay. No worries.
It's been a busy week.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough sometimes. Dude, I do storyboards and I do comics and whatever, and some things just overlap, and sometimes I just get no time to plan or do the things I plan on, pretty much.
And Miss Rena, I was on Immortal Rising show a couple weeks ago. That's a great guy building a new YouTube channel. If you want to get nerdy about your world building a bit, I know he's open to discussion. So take that show.
Indeed. Hell yeah. Collision Bomb's here as well. What's up?
What's up, Collision Bomb?
Yeah. So yeah, we're here to chat with Miss Rena. Your book was great. I've backed it, of course. SGD is here. What's up, SGD?
Yes, yeah.
I feel so embarrassed right now.
Don't worry about it.
Do you know how many Sundays Joe does his thing and I just pop in the chats? I'm not even woke enough to be on the camera most of the time. I'm just like, hey, what's up, guys? He's already halfway done or about in. It's fine.
Dude, I barely see your show, Jeremy. That's right.
That's the other thing. Joe never shows up on my show.
Whenever I can, I do.
Hey, buddy.
What's up, buddy?
What's up, dude? Joe looks like he's gotten even less sleep than normal. No, this is this is premium. This is premium me. No, I think I do have bags from. I had one bad night of sleep.
While you're here, hit that like button. Just go ahead at least if you're commenting, stick a like button in there.
What I did do today was I took some time off. I went to go see The Northman today, and so, I don't know. I
thought that was a series, not a movie.
What, The Northman?
Yeah.
No, that is a straight up film, dude.
Oh, dude, I've been missing out.
Dude, it's just one film. It's great. I really do think it's like a refreshing take on kind of it's pretty much The Lion King or Hamlet. That kind of structure, but in Viking form. So it's pretty cool. Pretty awesome.
Joe, Dwight was telling me about that.
Yeah, he saw it.
Yeah,
Rhino says it's good. Yeah, I'd say it's pretty good. I'd give it like a 7.5 to an 8 in movie rankings. Something about it. There's some slow moments that I think could be need more states. I feel like
I said Dr. Eno, and you said Rhino.
Whatever.
That's awesome. No, I think you're right. I'm wrong.
Am I? Rhino 419.
What's up, Neff? I said
dude,
Dr. Eno. Like, what
isn't
the hell?
Isn't Neff supposed to be on a stream right now? Doesn't he have his own show right now?
Probably. They're sniping us or something. I don't know.
They might be sniping. If they are sniping, you know.
Guys, Neff's stuff is going to be fulfilling soon, and me and Joe have got some stuff snuck into those packages. So if you packed it, great. If you haven't, I'm sure.
Oh, you're talking about Nefarious's?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. He's moved it to 8 o'clock, dude. That means there's some crossover. Very cool. Very cool. So glad you're here, dude.
Yep. So
yeah, here we go. Let's bring up Black Rhapsody's page and talk a little bit. So, do we have a trailer or no? Did I?
I don't have a trailer yet.
No trailer. Well, I understand because it is an extra cost and it's hard to get done though. People, if you maybe I don't know what's the easiest way to make a cheap trailer. I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out. Some people.
Movie Maker.
Yeah, Movie Maker, or just like
you load it with your comic images. You spend maybe about 10 hours zooming in and doing cool little tricks like that. Find free-to-air music, unless you have your own stuff or you want to just sit there and beatbox to it. I mean, it'll take you about 30, 40 hours to do something smashed together, but yeah.
30, 40 hours if you got it. So, Miss Rena, no worries. What's Black Rhapsody? What's it about? Like, refresh me, and the viewers that don't know.
Black Rhapsody is a horror cult about magical singers imbued with the power of the goddesses of old, fighting a Lovecraftian pop star evil music empire. It takes the darkness of Madoka Magica and combines it with the ultra violence of Berserk, with a sprinkle of Gem and the holograms in the mix.
Interesting. I always love hearing your pitch because it's like it does a good job at visualizing for me. So Buddy Lord's already coming in. Sex puns and the Northmen were a bit cringy, dude. Yes, there were. I would say I don't even
looking forward to it.
let's just say they mentioned swords once or twice.
Giggity.
Immortal Rising says Berserk meets Gem and the holograms. There you go. Yes. So, I really dig the art. Miss Rena, on your project, how many creators you got on this thing?
On my project, like it's just me and my artist. I'm like the only creator.
Okay. So they're doing the letters as well, or you do the letters?
No, my artist is doing the letters as well.
Okay. Cool. I like to hear that. I like to hear it because me and Jeremy are also triple threats, and we like to see more of that. So yeah, the art looks great. I think it's going to be black and white. Am I right?
Yes.
That I approve of. I think I've bought 2 or 3 black and white books, preferring the black and white over color, and so nothing wrong with that. I feel like it's staying true to like manga kind of roots, right?
Yep.
Cool. So, Jeremy, can you go back to the main page? I want to see.
Yes, sir.
No worries. So, can you give us any insight on what maybe what's happening in some of these pages? Maybe give us a tease.
Well, the first 2 pages features the first magical girl we meet. Her name is Hope. And her black cat, because in every magical girl story you gotta have a cute animal companion. Something is, let's say, stalking her, and she tries to run away from it. In the 3rd page, you get a bit of a reveal of what's kind of after her. They're the Glamorous Marionettes. They're a bubblegum pop group. Yes, I know. I based them on the Greek Furies, the goddesses of vengeance.
Yes, I wouldn't even know.
So from left to right, you got Elcito, Megara, and Tiffany.
Yeah, I played Hades, so it's my only reference to the Furies. It's the only reason I know about the Furies. I didn't read up.
I always think of the 3 witches of fate, the ones ones that sew the threads of fate.
Oh, yeah.
No, those are completely different.
Right.
You're talking about the Morai. The Morai.
Mm-hmm.
They're
Yep.
not the same thing.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Very cool though. I think like I think the mix of just like this modern kind of music scene intertwined with all this mythology and kind
Question.
of dark lore. Yeah.
So, talking about story, what I get off of this image is how in like America's Got Talent, they like interview them before they go in, and there's always a person leaving there that just won it. Is that what this is? Because this
You
is
could
really
say
good.
that.
That's awesome. This is really good. That is awesome.
But it's
Yeah, that's
more
giving
like
it
a
off.
music audition.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems about right. Nefarious is in here. I don't want to gatekeep Nefarious. He says, there's pretty much with us, the industry's in trouble because we're putting people out of work with doing all the tasks. Poor letterers and colorists can't get jobs.
Eric Weathers letters everything, guys.
Yeah, that's right. With Eric Weathers out there, I feel bad for the other letterers, really.
Right.
Sherry says, "How did you get the music idea?"
I came up with the music idea from a comic I used to read called The Wicked and the Vine. It was like I think an independent comic by Kieran Gillian. I liked the musical concept of having gods as pop stars, but the problem was it was poorly executed, and I wanted to see if I could do it better.
Sounds like Queen of the Damned, the movie.
I've not seen that.
No, her like your whole thing, like that's all I'm saying is like hell yeah, bring that out because like Queen of the Damned was cool as a book, but then they made the movie. It was like ew. Lestat is a rock star. It's got some cheese to it a bit,
Well,
am I the only one on this, Miss
the...
Arena? I thought that's what you were saying. Is that they did it wrong, so you're kind of doing it right.
Yeah, because they didn't.
Well, you're just trying to do it better, right?
Yeah, they didn't do much with the mythology concept.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Everybody's saying a lot of people launched today. Nefarious is saying Skits, Encrypted launched, which is good. Gen Sup, yep.
Oh, cool.
Nice,
very cool.
nice.
And Dracula. I saw Dracula launch too.
People are broke right now. This week.
For sure. That is true. So is this because you're a musician or you're just a fan of the music elements?
I'm a fan of the music elements. I am not a musician, unfortunately.
Have you ever tried? Have you dabbled in something? Tried out a piano or something?
No, I did play with piano when I was a kid, but I actually play it.
Yeah, it's definitely it's tough. My mom is a piano teacher, and believe me, even if you have a teacher in the house, it doesn't really come naturally. We'll say. Aerith's here. What's up, Aerith?
What's up, Aerith?
Saying, get heavy Equestria girl vibes here. They had a movie kind of like this.
No, think it's more of a Hex Girls vibe, if you're familiar with them.
Hex Girls. Okay. So there you go, Aerith. You got your answer.
Nice.
So what is that? A standee? Acrylic standee?
Yeah. It's current. The actual artwork is being worked on by my artist as we speak.
Okay. Nice. So will it have a cutout shape? Will it be like what are they called? Die cut or whatever? Or will it be square like that?
It'll be die cut.
Okay. Cool. That's what we like to see. What's his name? Chris Fisk has a cool one that we like.
Yeah.
Sweet Fisk. The Sweet Fisk out there.
Somewhere in the ether.
That's right. So we have... So out of these, Jeremy, are you scrolling through stretch goals right now, or where?
I'm just scrolling down, seeing what's up,
know.
posters, everything. So, do you want me to go specifically?
Yeah, I want to see if Miss Rena, have you planned on any stretch goals to hit certain marks, or?
Yes, I'm coming up with my first stretch goal right now of 6,500, which will unlock the not safe for work pinup print and a secret variant cover.
Okay,
Okay.
I think I
it's
didn't
probably
go
listed
down.
farther then, not going farther enough.
It's only at the bottom.
Gotcha. Heading down.
That's what I like to see first. That way we can know what we're working toward. Extra censored, bro. 6500 gets the secret variant cover. Not safe for work pinup. So that's the censored one. Is that the one you're talking about?
Yes.
Are we at
Okay.
work, Joe?
Am I at work? I'm always at work, dude.
Okay.
Today actually it was the most not working day I've had in a long time. But that's how it goes. You got to go see movies sometimes. I'm actually going to use that movie as a write-off because
What did you go see?
I said The Northman.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Northman, bro. But yeah, it's good if you can write it off. That's how it goes. So what's next after that one, Jerm?
Boop.
A fully
After
colored
that.
comic.
Yes, fully colored at 8,000.
That's not that far away, guys. Do you have someone in
Mm-mm.
mind?
Yes, my artist.
Oh, your artist will do color.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice. Well, that's like we said. We're not used to the comic medium is usually split up between roles, except for me and Jeremy, of course. But yeah. So well, good looking.
That's awesome.
That's how we like to see it. You know.
And is these the are these colored, like examples of that color?
No, that's by the artist. An example of the color would be the cover art. So since Jan did the cover art.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Cover art.
Oh, at the
So
top.
the one above.
Yeah.
Jeremy?
This one.
No, above.
This one.
Yes.
So
Cool.
that would be the example of the color.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Cool. There you go, Jeremy.
Sweet.
Answers to your questions.
Yeah.
So very cool. We're at. Can we check? What's the number we're at, Jerm? By the way, just so we know.
Well,
how far away
what we're
at.
looking at is for 8,000 or 9,500, and where we're at right now seems to be around
Okay, so
6,500 area.
we need another 100 and something to at least get a free print, guys. A free, sexy print. I already backed the book, so this is me trying to get more free shit. 24 Eyes. I know you got some money, dude. I've seen you on your streams. You wear glasses, sunglasses. I know they're expensive.
So there's a lot of weird guys in our group that likes magic systems and stuff. And so, what is it about the music in this that is tying all this together? What's going on without ruining your story? Can you give us something to kind of pull us into it a bit?
Yes, the magic system is similar to the idea of belief. Like the larger your fan base, the more powerful you are. But the magical
Cool.
girls in this series are based off of different genres, so their music has different effect on their enemies as well as people. For example, the girl you're looking at right now, Althea / Hecate, who has the power. She has, I would say, necromantic abilities, but she's not like a full-on necromancer. In the actual Greek myth, Hecate was a friend of the dead. She usually helped lost souls. Example of that would be the Persephone myth from Greek lore. She reunited Persephone with Demeter, her mother. So using that, she can actually grant souls justice, meaning that if she's in front of like a wrongdoer or a moral, she can use her song to call upon the victim and have their victim mete out their own justice against their wrongdoer. But it's like it gives the dead the power to choose, meaning that she can call to them. They just necessarily won't answer all the time.
Okay, so she can reach out past the realm of the living. Is that what you're trying to
Yes.
say? Or okay.
When she's in like performing in front of a crowd of people, she can temporarily reunite a dead loved one with their living family member and grant that dead person peace of mind so they can pass on.
It's very thoughtful. Very cool. I want to make sure this is correct because Nefarious is trying to presuming to know the answer. Is this comic for general audiences or is it all not safe for work?
It's for mature audiences.
The whole book.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, we just want to make sure because Nefarious here. He didn't think so, but it is. There might be nudity inside, right? Nudity and violence, probably.
Yeah.
Okay, so there you go, guys.
Yeah, we didn't know that one, but yeah.
Don't give it. It's all good. Don't give it to your super young ones. Bud's here. What's up, Bud? Good to have you.
Bud?
And Coleman,
Coleman,
the
yeah.
man made a coal.
What's up? I hear Jeremy's doing his Chris Farley. Down by the river. That's
bad,
my
dude.
best.
That's not bad. You need a couple pounds, but you got it.
You know, working on it.
Yeah. I know, dude.
No.
I've seen you eat some pizzas, bro. The free sexy print is just for people who got the regular print, though, right? Do people just got the book get also the sexy print?
If you back the all-in-one tier is what you're talking about.
I think so.
Yeah. Once the not safe for work print is unlocked, it'll be included in the all-in-one tier.
Not the everything tiers, or not the the single book tiers.
Yes.
Okay, so he's right on that one. So Nefarious is one. Was he 1 for 2 on this on tonight? So he's got a couple good answers. It says presumed, Joe. I got all information on good authority straight from the source, bro. Dude, it's good to have Nefarious here in general. I don't care if he's throwing out lies or whatnot.
I don't care.
I don't care.
He says, I'm fine with whatever he said.
Dude, so I definitely got the book and something else. Now I got to go back and look at my contributions. I don't remember what I got. So hopefully I got with the 2 prints. That way I get the sexy stuff.
I don't think that's as sexy as it gets, Joe.
I don't think you're right. It gets sexier, I'm sure. Miss Rena, is there any plans for like? I know this is book 1, so how many parts is there out of this whole thing?
It's going to be ongoing.
Ongoing. Okay, so
I got some questions. Oh, go ahead, Joe. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, do you have an idea of maybe the first arc? Do you know how long that would be? Like part 1, part 2. You know how many numbers that would be?
Yes, I have an idea for the first arc. This first arc is going to be a little bit long because it's just establishing the world and the characters.
Cool. So this is a 35 plus, and when you say 35 plus, like the story is probably what 34, and then everything else is extra, or is it all story that you're talking about?
35 parts of the story, and the rest is just extra.
Okay, gotcha. 35 is the story. Everything else is going to be the extra art and stuff. Cool. Yo, Bud says he got a tornado warning. Here this guy's black and angry.
Bolt down the house.
What'd you say, Miss Rena?
It's like, oh God. I was going to say, I hope you're okay, but then he said the last part.
Yeah, black and angry. Yeah, I feel like I think he's in the Midwest, right? So it's a little more here in Florida. We get tornado warnings, but I don't trust those. I don't believe those. But if you're in the Midwest, it's more legit of a warning.
Oh, I mean, at least he's watching your show during the tornado, you know.
Yeah, I know.
That's loyalty, man.
Dude, going down with the bros. I dig it, bud. Thanks.
Bow, bud.
So yeah, I might have to upgrade the tier. I have to go back and look if I got the all-in-one box. It was late night. I backed it day 1 on Bancroft's channel, so I had to do it quickly. Had to keep my number low. I'm glad I backed. What would you say is the most unique thing about your book? If there's one thing that you're bringing to the table that is new or a good twist on something, what would you say it is?
It's a good twist. It basically as a bit of a commentary on the music industry. Basically, a dark parody of the real life music industry. Just with the whole like cults and stuff added. So basically, real life.
Okay, and you're, I guess, since you're not a musician, you're just into the music scene, like you're just a fan or just familiar with, like the politics and just the producing of music.
Yep.
Cool, because that's I feel like that's what I'm trying to say about in my book Star Circuit. Like I'm not really telling a racing story. I'm telling like this kind of societal story who idolizes racing. It's more about the society than the race. But the race is cool, and that's what brings people in. But yeah, I can see the analogy. Nefarious is mentioning it is in manga size. Not many books are in the manga size these days.
Yeah.
In our day and age, or
I
in
should also
America
say
anyway.
that it's not going to be like written the traditional manga style. It's going to be written the Western style.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, is this your artist? Is this generally what their style looks like overall, and not for this
Yep.
book, or is this like just their natural look to their art?
That's just not John's natural style.
I like it.
Cool. I do enjoy when artists are able to like do their own thing and kind of adapt to whatever people want, but it always almost feels more, I don't know, like they're enjoying it as much as you are when it's their natural style. You know what I mean?
If anyone's ever played The World Ends with You, this has that approach, but with the more mature finesse on the end of it all. Like when you come out of the you didn't try to more kidify or stylize it for like a younger audience. This feels like
Yeah, I feel
right
like
online with that quality. I love
I
it.
feel like The World Ends with You like reminds me of Trent Kanuga's book. Trent,
Yeah,
Trent's
I
book.
played a bit of the world ends with you. I didn't get to pick
I
up the
loved
game.
it. I liked the first one. It was awesome.
I like
haven't
the
played
music that I heard from it.
Mm-hmm.
That was the only thing I remember.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I was
so
thinking of styling Beckon's towns like that game, but that was an idea that went way. But yeah.
So yeah, what they released a new one, right? Kind of
Yeah,
recently.
yeah.
I haven't
But
played
this
that,
art
but
style is great and effective. It's got that anime crispness. It's got the style to it. You're going for that rock style like aesthetic, and it's hitting all of that with the fashion design, the guitar, the skull on the head, awesome. Like on the top, like this is great. Like love
yeah,
it.
I think I put this in my thumbnail for the video, and I think it's the favorite page. It's my favorite page that you're previewing.
Mine too.
It's just got like emotion. It's got really subtle rendering. It's sleek, and like it gives through the storytelling of the inset panels and the overlap. It's like this. You don't get a lot of these like chill kind of non-action shots that kind of pop off the panel because you're breaking the panel border, but it's not also not really an action shot. So it's kind of got a cool mix. You don't see it a lot these days, at least not what I've been reading. So Nefarious is also saying, "Screw the Weather Channel. I want to watch the Art Bros." That does spawn something. I might have to make a little meme of that. Somebody dying.
One of us is the weather guy, or both of us are the weather guy.
Now back to Jeremy in the Eye of the Storm.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
So how'd you find your artist? Are you friends, or you like stumbled upon them in a
I
forum
found
or
her
something?
through ArtStation.
No.
Okay. So you just approached her out of the blue and was like, "You're awesome.
Yes.
I got a good idea."
Cool. I originally, before Jen, had different artists, but unfortunately they couldn't work on the project due to personal issues on their end. So I contacted Jen to help work on the book, and she agreed.
That's
nice.
Awesome.
I feel
nice,
like
nice luck right there. You find a person and just so willing to go with it, like that, and you nailed it. You nailed it.
Clicks.
You got a great. Yeah, this is great.
It doesn't happen all the time because you go through, it is a little bit of luck or just, called.
God knows how long did you? How many people did you go to find this one? Did you try other artists out before you landed on this?
Yes.
Okay.
Really.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was a lucky pick if that was the first go.
Right.
Wow.
So I dig that the whole scenario because I'm on the other side of it as an artist. I'm like, I've been the guy that was like signed on, sometimes ditched, sometimes got paid, sometimes it worked out, sometimes we saw an eye to eye. And from the artist perspective, you're kind of at the whim of the writer a little bit. Like you're having to go with whatever they want, and some people are really strict. Did you give her like a strict script, or did you give her like general plot points for the page and let her do it?
I gave her a strict script.
Nice.
With character designs.
How do you write? Do you write panel 1, panel 2, or do you write just like more like a novel, like
panel 1, panel 2.
Cool. Yeah, I've gotten all of them. I got the panel 1, panel 2, the plot points. Sometimes you get like here's a novel type thing, but a lot of people come from wanting it to be a movie sometimes, and they have it in like screenwriting. Yeah, the screenwriting format, and you kind of have to merge it into comics, which I think those are the most annoying because they have this visual thing that doesn't really translate. They don't have. They usually, if they wanted it to be a movie, they didn't think about all the cool things you could do comic wise.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's a little bit weird with that type of transition. Nefarious bringing up Shotgun Samurai is like one of the only books.
I was looking for my copy. I have it somewhere.
I have it here as well. But yeah, he did manga size. Do you know any other books that did manga size, Miss Rena? The indie books?
No, not a lot of indie books do manga size.
For sure. I feel like
if anyone hasn't backed this yet, go ahead because I'm going to refresh it in a few minutes. So do that so we can see that number go up.
Heck yeah, dude. Let me just check. Will the computer? Because I don't know if it allows to play. Lets me play clips anymore. I stopped paying for StreamYard.
Odin's new book is manga size. Cool.
Oh yeah,
that's right. Have you seen that, Miss Rena?
I've seen that book around. I just didn't know it was manga size.
Nice.
It kind of makes me want to back it. Did he pull it down already?
I don't think so. I think it should still be up, isn't it?
Yeah, but now he's bringing around the whole Embrace 2, and now he's going to distract me.
Yeah.
So
anyway.
No, anyway, this I like how I want to do this transition. I have to do it. I like how it's music themed, and so the band that the main character is in is she just the front man, or she got like a part of a band? Is this a team book that we're not knowing about?
Down the line, she does get quote unquote other magic girls to help her, but in the first part, it's just herself.
Okay. So she's playing alone on stage, or does she have like backup no-name people helping, or no?
She plays alone.
Okay. Cool. Well,
I feel like Crow, dude, and he was up there.
The Crow, he played on stage.
Yeah. He was a musician that got murdered by gangsters.
You're right.
Mm-hmm.
It's so early on, you forget that he was actually a musician. At least I do. I'm weird.
I thought he was a lone musician. You would think his band members would get revenge, but no, it was just him.
He was just
some kid skateboard,
He was like a My Chemical Romance guitarist. And he stopped, dude.
Perfect. All right, but yeah, this is cool.
Yeah, great stuff. I'm stoked for it. What do you think the turnaround time is on? Is the book done? Have I misread that?
The book is still being worked on.
Right.
I gave my artist a year to get it done. It's just that she's been busy on her end and sick.
Okay.
Ooh, sick. No, I think you told us that last time, right? She was sick during the last. Yeah. Is she doing okay yet?
She's back on the.
Sweet.
She's
back at the drawing board.
The pages are kind of slow, but the quality is phenomenal.
That's what we like to hear. That is, we don't like it the other way around. We don't like fast, but it's kind of shitty.
Right.
So I'm glad it's coming out slow, but awesome. That's how I prefer it. I don't really care. I do want to know a fulfillment date, like he does. But what's a ballpark number on?
By April of 2023.
Okay, I like that because that's far out, and it's not really. It's not really. I don't think that's far fetched.
Give me a second, guys. My bad. I just accidentally
What'd you do, bro?
doxed myself, and
we don't want to see your monkey.
I didn't mean to do that. I said, "Excuse me, my bad." Christmas.
Holy Christmas!
And I think you got a backer. Am I wrong?
Yeah.
You got a couple backers. Am I wrong?
No, I haven't had a backer yet.
Christmas.
Released as of today.
Jeremy, what are you trying to fake our Gleam, dude?
No, bro. I was trying to. Never mind.
So,
some days you win,
do you
some days you don't.
I'm trying to ask a question here, Jeremy. Do you have a printer in mind, or have you talked to printers yet?
I was thinking I'll mix them.
Mix'em is good, except there are some horror stories. Though
I
right
know.
now, I think everybody's got horror stories. No matter where you look, they're like shitty books. I saw Nefarious had a post on his. He's got shitty spines on his books. They're like warped out of their mind. So like no matter where you go, there's horror stories. My books had a stapling issue, because from the Comic Impressions here in Florida. I'm actually going to print with them again, but because they fixed it and they pulled back from charging me the whole amount. But yeah, Nefarious
I'm
is
going to be
going.
trying to go with Impressions. I was about to fill out their paperwork today for it. So, yeah,
Nice.
I just got to double check everything.
So nothing wrong with Mix'em. I feel like it's a big enough company and they have really good prices and they've got a lot of options. So no worries. I think Comic Impressions here in Florida is comparable. I actually was I'm printing. Let me segue real quick, Jerem, to my book slightly since I'm here on the top of printing. I'm printing a new book for fun. No, I have a new black cover for Star Circuit and I'm printing it very soon. And I shopped around for printers and I think Comic Impressions is still the cheapest. And so I was like, since I've already gone with, that approach before and we were able to work through it, I had to go with them again. So we have a black cover. Let's go down here. Here it is. Down here.
No
This is the
need
coming
to
soon
get
black cover.
racial. It's a joke, but I'm
Dude, I should call it the hollow cover, the hollow bite cover. No, it's the black cover because I just like it. They always call it like the black album. I just like the black cover. It's cool. So
Why is Nefarious saying oof?
Oh, because of my mess up earlier with all that. That was my fault.
yeah.
Sorry, Miss
Anytime
Rena. That was
you have to know, Miss Rena. Anytime the chat is saying oof or it's usually Jeremy's fault. You get used to it around here. So I'm printing this book. It's going to be cheap, it's only be cheap at Comic Impressions, and so no matter where you go, though, it's going to be like a month or two before you get the books back to me. So it's going to be like 2 months before it's available. Just know that right now you can get my book though for the variant for $20 here on the website.
On his website, he's got to
There
tell
you
you
go.
the
Check it out.
website.
I've gotten some orders already, so definitely check it out. You can get the banner. That's for another 20, but it is a sweet place to go buy. You don't have to go. All the money goes to me instead of Indiegogo taking their cut.
In the description, website link. Go get it.
Hell yeah, Jerem. Thanks, bro. So segueing right back to Miss Rena. Out of all the things you're making along with the book, what do you think is the favorite? Like obviously the prints are pretty cool to see, and the acrylic stand image. Is that something you're excited to do, or do you have other things planned?
I'm
I
excited.
did. Can I ask a follow-up question on that? Because I think it's the same way, just worded differently. How many days have you been running this campaign? Is this your first 30? Are you going to extend it for another 30? Are we just seeing the first 30-day design? Or are you going to start popping out more stuff? What's the plan?
I am excited for basically everything on the campaign, not just the standee. For the other question, yes, this is my first 30. I got funded within less than a week.
Yeah, Bancross was a nice start, wasn't it?
For sure. Real quick, 24 Eyes was regarding what I was saying about the artist maybe having a slow roll. Getting a sick artist in slow work might throw a red flag for some people. For 24 Eyes, it's a little bit because I can see where it would throw a red flag. However, I know how it is. When you get sick, things slow up. He also can't wait for the black cover. I know many people want the black cover. It's cool. It's sweet. So, did you answer part one of my question of is there anything else in the works? Do you have any other ideas to do as like side projects or things to go along with the book?
Side projects, yes, but that's like way down the line.
Okay.
For the follow-up question, yes, I do plan to extend, then go in demand after my extension is over.
Nice.
Yeah, you-
Yeah, and in demand is like a no-brainer, especially for your first campaign, which I know it says first campaign here, so I'm assuming it is, but I could be wrong. I feel like anybody who's got a first book out, unless you're going to go put it on like a really, popular private website, it might be better to stick on Indiegogo for a while.
I guess Neff might have asked this, but or are you planning to do a Kickstarter after this one, or
No.
Okay, cool. We got some.
You like that? Is that because
I'm a loyalist? I'm a loyalist.
Are you? Is that because you're loyal, or is that just because of you don't want to do the extra campaign?
No. I
well, that was for Miss Rena, but I understand.
Yeah, I got you.
I set the fulfillment out for a year to accommodate my artists.
Gotcha.
I was.
But you're not going to Kickstarter for a loyal reason, or because of
I just don't like the Kickstarter setup there.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Yeah, a lot of us don't like the people, the gatekeeping over there, and even in Indiegogo, we've had some problems with like them flagging some of our books for like violence in the previews, and they're like, hasn't been any violence, and if there was kind of like Nazi imagery, it's always them as the villain. Like for some reason, they can't even have it up at all. They get too many probably, complaints or something. Who knows? But Kickstarter's even worse than that, so that's why we stick over here at Indiegogo. There's a little more freedom of speech out here.
I was kind of leewaying into, so you got your first book coming, you get your second book coming, right? This is part 1, you'll have your part 2. Joe has started a website for his, so post Indiegogo, post all this. Like, will there be the availability for us to get another copy of this book later? And of course, your answer should be right now for the audience. No, get it now.
I
plan to do a second chance campaign if that's what you're asking.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
A lot of times they either bundle it with the next book or in between. This might be not a public announcement, but Star Circuit will be I think after talking to Joe Sontag, I'm going to be doing a Star Circuit 2 Ashcan to have a campaign in between 1 and 2, because 2 is drastically bigger than 1. I've got part 2 is like 90 pages. So I'm really throwing so much at you for number 2 that it's going to take enough time where I need to give you something in between. And Ashcan's a cool way to go. Joe Sontag's kind of a genius. So that's always an option too, to like do a little bit in between. But a second chance campaign is good. Have you backed any second chance campaigns? I think I only did one with the 656 guys, the Undead Border. Is that the one? Undead?
Yeah.
Is that what it's called? Cool.
Yeah. I mean, I like second chance ones when they're coming on the second run, so, hopefully Groken 2 has a, Groken 1 tier, tie-in. I love those campaigns, and that's how I've caught up. I've caught a couple of them that way, is I've gotten the first and second book.
Right.
Because this is their second run.
There's a question for you, bro.
Go ahead and ask it.
So when EVS runs a Cyber Fraud campaign on Kickstarter this summer, will you stick to IGG only? That's Indiegogo.
I don't, when I say I'm a loyalist, I'm loyal to systems that are loyal to me. So I change, I'm evolve, I'm a human. So if it works out that way, then maybe so. The thing is right now, it works for me to stay on Indiegogo.
That's the most mercenary response ever. Like, anybody who's paying, that's who I'm going with. Anybody who...
No, that's not what I said. I don't know if people would pay if it would go that way. I just know that I'm with my buddies over here, and right now, they're great, and I love them. And I don't think Kickstarter is going to get me over there because I don't like their payment system. Personally, it's really on that because I'm about the customer. So if I don't want to buy it through that, then I don't expect anyone else to. That's why I've got a website.
Understandable, because I believe in that too. I think if you pay up front instead of waiting till the end to pay like they do in Kickstarter, it's just you're asking for more trouble. You're like, oh, here you can pay later when you don't know if you have the money.
Right.
Great idea, Kickstarter. Idiots, bro.
But Miss Rena, this is a great first start, and you've been running this around a lot. I think every time you come on the show, I can't stop but complimenting the art on it. I always mention that RPG called Rhapsody that I played. I'm like, oh, cool. I actually get to see a more mature style of that coming with this. I like your magic system. This is cool. Even my favorite game, Chrono Cross, there's a musician fighter here. So he's like running up to enemies and playing a string on a guitar, and it somehow hurts them, anime stuff. Anyway, this is great, and you've been getting around. Like, I'm hoping this keeps pushing on further after, when you get into your end man. What, Joe?
He's calling you out, dude.
On what? That's the opposite
you
of
like
what
said you're a loyalist, and you said the opposite response.
No shit, that was the joke.
Dude, you don't understand Jeremy's jokes, bro. You need to come around
They take
more often.
time.
Dude, believe me, they take time. Joe made a funny. Okay, so I don't want to interrupt, but I put the link in the chat because I was an idiot and didn't pin it before. Go ahead and pin it, or not pin it. Go ahead and back it. I'm going to go check my contribution and see if I back the all-in-one. It seems like the best way to go, especially because the stretch goals are included.
This is giving me the third fucking degree. This is about Miss Rena, but he's coming at me hard. Wait till I release a book, then come at me, dude. I'll be ready for these questions.
There you go. Dude, I can't wait. I can't wait till you release them. When you have your monkey book out, bro, it's going to be hilarious.
Right.
I will be trolling you as hard as I can in the chats. I'll be like, awesome. So are they chimps or are they bonobos? Okay.
Great.
This is really great. Have we refreshed in a while? Can we just refresh one more time?
Right. Sorry.
Just to check. I have not upgraded on mine yet, but nobody yet.
It's been a slow day.
It's all good. I know how it is. I remember the campaign. It was up and down. Sometimes you get 5 people in a day. Sometimes you get none. That's how it goes.
And we have rewatch ability, so
Indeed.
After people usually catch up.
Hell yeah. We are very close to the end. Do you have any other parting words of encouragement for anybody else trying to put out their own book, or maybe young creators that you're like, oh, I did this, I went and got it this far. Do you have any words of advice that way for anybody else?
Yes, promote, especially on Twitter. Use the right type of hashtags. For example, hashtag work in progress these days and hashtag self promo Saturdays are good ways to increase the number of awareness on your project and signups as well. I utilized those hashtags for the last 9 months now, and I was able to accumulate 709 signups by the time I launched.
Damn, that's a lot, actually. That is a lot. I was a chump, and I had near 400. But that's okay. I didn't use any of those cool hashtags, and I will be doing them next time. So, guys.
I also should say, make sure you promote on Threads.
Okay, when people ask, promote your book or whatever.
Yeah, promote on all the threads you can find.
Mm-hmm. Don't be afraid to shill.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to shill wherever you can. You did a great job because it's the only way I found you, and then we saw you on YouTube. But I saw you on Twitter beforehand, so you did get around the Twitterverse. And now with Elon at the helm, who knows, bro? We might get more reach than ever. I don't know. I wouldn't count on it. But
later, Nev, have a good show. Everyone bounce over there if you're
later, Nev.
Yeah, dude. Nev has got a show over there, Global Frequency. Look him up on YouTube, Global Frequency Studios, or
Mavericks
on Twitter. Yep, go check it out. Until next time, guys. Let's figure out where we can find you, Miss Rena. You're on Twitter, am I right?
Yes. You can find me on Twitter at Magic Owl Media.
There you go, guys. It's on her name tag on the StreamYard little bubble there. So definitely find her there. And also, back this book whenever you get some cash flow, because I know it's hard out there. There's a million things you can spend your money on, but this is guaranteed the way you need to because, dude, the mainstream's got properties, and they're not all really panning out. We can tell they're just not panning out for everybody. So you need to back the creators that are really actually pushing passion, pushing story, pushing things that matter to them. the bloat of the mainstream is just too much these days. So go help out an indie creator, and you'll probably see a magic happen in the end. So, that was a pun that I tried my best to land. Good night, everyone. Jerem, do you want to talk about Beckoned real quick? I totally forgot.
Do the robot with JC. Your voice is real loud, and I can't hear you.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. My bad. Do Beckoned pitch, if you would.
I can do the Beckoned with JC. What do you mean, do Beckoned? I'm just joking.
Yeah, do your pitch, bro.
I got you, dude. Come on, making a joke. I got you.
Oh, my bad.
Sorry. Took me a second. Guys, if you go to zadestudios.com, that's our website. You can click on the second tab because the first one's just kind of introduction. The first tab is about our game. It's very long and lengthy. It's got images, a prologue chapter you can read, some descriptions of the video game, trailer. You can actually click here to go to the Steam page where you can download and play our prototype PC game based off of Final Fantasy, Chrono Trigger, stuff like that. But if you come back here on that third tab, that'll take you to our website's version of this. But you can go sign up on Indiegogo right now. The link for that is in the description, takes you right here. Just go ahead and sign up for it, guys. It's a story of a father raising his family in a tree kingdom called Tulabanya. And this book is about him having a really bad day at work. And it's the spark of event that starts off the events of the whole legendarium of Beckoned. So this is Sauron getting the One Ring cut from his hand. So that's about my pitch, Joe.
Hell yeah,
back to you.
I haven't done this in a while. I feel like playing because we usually go out with a trailer, but I'm gonna play the Star Saga trailer, guys. It is available on my website. The link for that is obviously in the description. Miss Rena's book, it's in the description. Go for that as well. Have a great night. Thanks for joining us, Miss Rena.
Thank you for having me, and sorry again for being late.
No worries.
No worries there. I'm glad you got here, and we actually got to talk about Black Rhapsody. It looks great. Jerem, have a good night, bro.
You too, bro. Sorry, doing like DJ mixing over here.
Yeah,
I'm probably causing seizures on that side.
You are. You went crazy on
it. Guys, go check this out. Yeah, peace out. Later.
Bye.
Welcome to the future. A place where you can find anything you desire. If the burner gangs don't find you first. Where the fastest racers are artificial. And if you're human, don't stand a chance. Star Circuit.